All right, and Amber, take it away.
What up, nerds? How's it going? Welcome back to Dice Dice Baby, Ghost of the Elements. We are back with Chris. Uh, we are back with Pete. We are back with Nick. Oh, hold on, that's my my Twitch going. And we are with Megan. And with the same face that will probably be there the whole time, we have V. um, Usually what I like to do in my home games, which I think I'm going to continue here, is I usually defer to the player character's point of view on what happened the last session. So we can go piece by piece. Each character can talk about what they remember, and then everyone else can kind of add on to it. At the end, I'll fill in the gaps. So who wants to go first? Oh,
We
hey.
we all met. We disparately had conversation. Well, I suppose Tartarus and Tartarus had a conversation on a boat on their way to the hero ceremony, where we met the other heroes. I can't remember what their group was called. Um, but yeah, and there was a full ceremony, and then we began marching up the mountain to meet the big bad of the campaign, as it were.
Okay. Anyone else? Who wants to go next?
I can go next.
All right.
So in the midst of all that, Tartarus and Tartarus had a weird, like, father-son erotic moment with some that was wild. He-Man Pearson scared the shit out of my character Talia, but there was also some suspiciousness with Hugh's mentor Chase, where there seems like in this group of heroes there wasn't as much trust as we thought, and we heard about other adventuring groups that disappeared. And I believe we met a farmer on the way to our first mission, and then sort of were getting ambushed.
Okay. Hugh, you want to go next?
Hugh, real quick, I'm sick, so I'm gonna take a back burner on this, but Hugh, man, remembers meeting a bunch of nice people with different ways of showing affection to their mentor than he's used to, and he's trying to figure out different things. Brain fuzzy.
You want me to go on to someone else?
Please, I'm trying here.
All right, Chris, come on.
So, Donald remembers being fed up with everybody already, and it's been, all of one day. But he was with his mentor, and they got some money, distributed it to some charities, and then we were at the ceremony where he tried to not be with his party members, but be with the heroes. He was skeeved out by Hugh and Chase, and made some comments about it. And now there's I think it's a giant mud ball or something coming towards us after the heroes left us. Either a mud ball or boulder or something like that.
Okay.
That's where we left it.
Anything you want to add, Pete? I love hearing you guys remember because it's interesting.
DJ Dynamic remembers talking to his mentor about why they were there, and is really only here to save rock and roll, coming from the Church of the School of Rock and all. He really that's his main driver here, and he's trying his best to prevent the whatever big bad we're about to face from ending rock and roll.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
All right. Now I'll fill in the gaps. So, yep. All of you apprentices are under the greatest heroes of all time, the goats. Um, they are hailed. You guys went through a parade with them as they were being cheered on and headed down the way to face a big evil that has been plaguing the countryside for a long time. People are unsure about what it is, but they know it's evil. But like with all adventuring parties, the people that are like commoners and stuff don't really know what's going on. You know, they're like, oh, something dark and scary is happening. It's not affecting me entirely yet. So usually in that case, people just go about their business. You guys, however, are privy to a little bit of information heading that way. As you guys head off, you guys sort of talked a little bit. You got information from about little bits and bobs about the dynamic between the greatest heroes of all time and a bit like the mistrust that has been laid there. We saw Donald O'Donnell get a little bit of a vibe off Chase Danger before the heroes ascended the mountain into the large cavern with the billowing circular smoke circling the area and pulsing violently. As you guys came closer, you kept an eye on the farmland outside of the cave, making sure nothing escaped. Was the hero's wording. You were standing there, you watched the farmer kind of doing his work, and suddenly the earth started to quake. The mountain started to break apart. A bunch of debris came flying out, and it started to erupt with a black ichor that seemed to cover everything. To the extent that it looked like a tsunami of it just flowing and about to hit you. And then before it crashed, one of you, you're not sure which one, because I remember the perception check was low, I think. You're not sure which one, but pulsed and a protective bubble formed around you, and it's sort of the black ichor enveloped but didn't touch you. And that is where we left off. So, you guys are currently what looks like you are underwater. A protective bubble covers the entirety of you.
I picked up that farmer and put him in my baby Bjorn.
You can't see him.
Yeah, I can't see him.
No, you guys are currently basically you see like this protective bubble around you and nothing but black, and it looks like rushing black water almost.
I had already put him in my baby Bjorn. It was the last thing I
Did
did.
you already poured him in your baby Bjorn?
I did.
All right, the farmer's in your baby Bjorn in the protective bubble, and looking around like, my wife, where is my wife?
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Your wife is deceased.
No! And then as soon as he says that, you watch as it kind of floats over and washes away, and you're left with nothing but the wreckage in its wake. The bubble pops like an actual soap bubble would, and you're left standing there. You see about 30 feet away, about 50 feet away, an older woman wearing a green dress, kind of trapped under some rubble. I'll take the farmer out of here to have him in your baby Bjorn. You see, even further, there is a young man laying down, and behind him, just crops that are dead. Crops of corn, fully dead.
It seems this season's harvest is fucked up beyond belief.
You see, he's like trying to wiggle out of the baby Bjorn. Let me go!
I let him out of the baby Bjorn because the danger has passed, as far as I can tell.
He starts to run towards his wife. and begins to try and lift the boulder off of her.
Is there?
I feel
was
like
kind of, oh,
we should go
sorry.
help him lift that boulder off his wife, who may or may not be alive.
Yeah, probably. Right.
Sorry, what
I
were we
didn't-
gonna say, Peter?
Yeah, I know this is like a little retroactive, but is there anybody to do like a perception check on to see who glowed before the bubble thing, or was that already done? I don't remember that happening. Sorry.
You can make a proactive perception check if you like.
Okay,
It's a
great.
pretty so.
Nat one.
I think it was you, man. I had to be you. Power of rock and roll.
Hell yeah.
I cannot help him move the boulder. I don't have any spells that are good for that.
You're a robot. Can't you just lift it?
I'm a robot, but I'm also a wizard. So,
Do you go over there or do you stay where you are?
I mean, I'll be there for cold analytical moral support. I have like horrible bedside manner, probably.
I don't know.
I walk
what to
over and I'm
do.
like, her left ventricle is pinched.
He's like, "What are you doing? Help me!" He's
I
trying to
have
lift with everything.
-1 to strength.
Wow.
Trying.
Human.
DJ Dynamic runs over there thinking that, he has this like power. And he's like, I got this in the power of Arrow Smeet, and tries to lift it. Is it a strength check?
Yeah,
Can
go
Ta-
ahead.
Can Talia help to give him use the help action to give him advantage?
And you
Yeah.
shatter the boulder with the power of rock.
She'll use her little staff and like kind of get some leverage.
That's an
Sure.
18.
Right, absolutely. Are you just standing in the back there, Donald? Watching.
I'm wiping myself off from whatever ilk we have.
I do an intelligence check to see what harmonic frequency from an electric guitar would shatter the boulder.
Absolutely. Before we do that, Hugh, what are you doing?
Hugh looks at is analyzing who the more people and what are they doing. So he's gonna try to do both what everyone is doing at once. So he's gonna go over to the boulder and he's gonna try to help lift as well, but also like wipe himself off like Donald in the same kind of way.
Absolutely. Donald, you walk gently closer, but not too close, as bits and pieces you see. Go ahead, Donald, give me a perception check. You go ahead and roll an intelligence check, Tartarus.
I got a
You
13.
already rolled a
I got a
dynamic.
13, which I assume is not good enough, so I'll say a middle C will shatter the boulder.
So that's nat
The
1.
boulder feels.
Wow.
What did you roll, Hugh Man?
Nat 1.
Okay. And what about you, Donald?
You said perception, right?
Yes, please.
19.
Got it. I can do this one at a time. All right. So you watch. The farmer is just trying his best to pull up the rock off his wife. His wife is absolutely unconscious. And you see Tartarus standing there rattling off equations about their strength modifier and the electric, what the fuck ever.
I feel like he actually would know what his modifiers were because he's a robot.
Totally. And the farmer is just exasperated. And DJ Dynamic, Donald, you see DJ Dynamic kind of like grab at his chest a little, like excited, like the magic came from him, and begins to bolt for the rock. Talia, you see this and run up with him, and you jam your staff underneath using physics, because physics is fun, and you push down a little bit. In DJ Dynamic, you push with ease. The boulder falls over. The woman is fine. You didn't crush her. And Hugh Man, you kind of scraped your wrist a little, and the blood kind of mixed with the black ichor, and then it disappeared on your.
Can I analyze everybody's reactions?
I don't think anyone saw it because no one was really looking at you except.
Oh no, I meant their reactions to the things falling over. I'm trying to see what everyone's face looks like in reaction to what's going on right.
Well, before I get to that, I still got Donald. Donald, you notice that the cave that the heroes went through over here is blocked off. It's got some rubble and stuff in front of it. It would take a while to clear it off and go that way. You do notice that bits of the bridge are falling apart, and if you're not careful, you're going to fall through Squid Game style into who knows how deep. And you also notice the sun back here isn't moving at all.
The sun. Oh,
yeah.
like a child.
Okay. I was like, whoa!
I was like, man, the sun's not moving? Okay.
Crazy.
He's like a young adult.
Okay.
Got it.
Does it? What does his face look like? Does he have an expression on, or is he blank?
His eyes are open, and it looks as though I don't know if you know what like a body looks like without its blood, but it kind of looks like that a little.
Okay.
I believe he has been exsanguinated.
There you go.
God
I
damn
want
it.
before him, you do see something pull like from behind the actual house here, like pull something out from his neck and retreat behind the cabin itself.
Okay. I tell everybody about that, and as I say that, I say, let's watch the bridge as well. And I start heading over there.
You're heading towards the thing, the cabin where the thing's neck was?
Yep.
Cool.
Let me pull this a little closer.
I also go with them as well.
Yeah, can we walk and talk? Can I do defiance?
I want to cast Mage Armor as well.
Absolutely. The farmer's like, where are you going?
And as I go, I throw up my hood.
All right. So did you get was your special? Hey, of course you did. That would make perfect sense, of course. All right. So you throw up your hood. Behind the house itself, it looks just like corn. And you see, like, in the corn is dead. You see one large sort of like stalk out of it, like a wood stake, about 10 feet high, with it's just a piece of wood sticking out of the ground, and the other one, it's like a cross, and the other one has a cross, but it has a scarecrow on it.
Gotcha. So Jeepers Creepers is what we're dealing with.
Jeepers, I've never seen Jeepers Creepers.
I think that's what it is. I think it's a scarecrow thing. But anyway.
I was worried that it was going to be Corn Cuties from Fantasy High.
Corn.
Corn for the corn god.
Spells for the stealth room.
Okay, and so as I run around this house, I want to be stealthy about it.
Okay. Roll a stealth check.
That is 19.
19.
I got a 15 on mine.
All right.
Should we all stealth over there?
You're following him? Okay.
Talia will follow as well. She'll try to be as stealthy as she can.
Okay, the farmer's like, what is going on? My wife is fallen. Why are you just leaving?
DJ Dynamic is still like really like feeling it after lifting that boulder, that he's not listening or paying attention to anything. He's just like, yeah, DJ Dynamic, like just like celebrating already as if like that was the problem we solved.
You
Is
start doing it.
I look at the farmer and I go, there is a 37% chance of survival.
You say
Stay
that as you're
indoors.
stealthing?
Huh?
Do you say that as you just said that you were stealthing? So you said that out loud.
But he's yelling at us, so I figure.
That's true. So you stealth.
Is his
I don't say it.
Okay.
Talia's up there. She rolled an 18 for her stealth.
Okay.
But she's
Alright.
definitely going to let Donald go ahead of her.
All right. So here's the house. Where are you at by the house?
I got Donald's back. I'm like, I'm following him pretty close. I think.
All right. Well, in that case, let me go ahead and flip this around for you guys. Just give me a second.
Is his wife still unconscious, or
Say what?
is his wife unconscious?
Yeah, she is absolutely unconscious. He's picking her up right now, going, "Please, help me, bring her back up there."
Can I push lay on hands for 1 hit point for her?
Absolutely.
You're telling me Human's a paladin? Oh, I hate that.
I'm so excited.
He worships
I'll
Chase
check the
Danger.
paladin. Yeah, he's Chase Danger's apprentice, so he's a paladin.
Ew.
It's so good. I'm so excited.
So you're backing up him. Are you going around the other side, Talia? Or are you following suit behind them?
I think she'll try to flank. I think that would make sense.
So you go around the side.
I have
But
a
she's not
question.
gonna jump out until she sees something happen.
Absolutely. So as you approach, Donald, I will say, because you are in the front first, to see this sort of man, but made of straw, wearing a sack covered in dirt and muck and ichor and blood. Wait, there is no blood. Yeah, sorry. No blood whatsoever. But you see in his hand a pool of blood starts to rise in it as it sucks it up inside of him. And you hear it screech out. Almost like an eagle or something. And it looks around almost to look at you, but before it can, you duck your head back and push your body against the wall itself. Same thing for you, Talia.
I
You
think when she hears this, she like leans against the wall and is like, fuck, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do?
You also see, with that roll of 19, because that's pretty high, you also see Donald, the other scarecrow, starting to twitch on the pole.
Okay. Does it look as though it's about to hop down immediately, or is it just kind
It
of...
looks like it's starting to gain, like it's starting to twitch. It doesn't look like it's gonna. You don't know.
Okay. Well then, what I would like to do, I would like to improvise a little bit, and
Sure.
I have an oil flask,
Okay.
a hooded lantern,
Okay.
in a tinderbox,
Uh-huh.
and I would like to light my little lantern using
Right.
some of my oil, and I'd like to try to toss it over at the one that's coming down. And before I actually toss it, I turn to Tartarus and I say, "You get that one over there," and I point to the one that's running away.
I hold up my hand, and each finger a little oven pilot light turns on, and I go, Roger,
Nice.
Roger.
God damn it, no!
Roger,
I love
Roger.
And I would like
Okay.
to cast a firebolt on the other one.
The one that's running away, or that's
The
starting
one
to.
that he indicated that I shoot at.
All right.
They're running away. Yeah.
I will let you guys take your 2 attacks, and then we're gonna roll initiative.
Cool.
So how would we? How? What damage would this be, assuming I throw it properly?
Let me look. I gotta pull up the table. So, first roll to hit.
What do you want me to
I got
use?
a
Strength
25.
or dexterity?
Strength and no proficiency.
What do you mean?
Like you don't add your proficiency bonus. You just add your strength bonus.
Right. So I got a 15. 14 plus 1.
Yeah, that'll hit against the pink boy, right? The one that's still up on this guy.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that'll hit. Go ahead and roll. It's fire damage. Roll 1d6.
Okay.
And then double it.
Okay, so total of 8.
It's 8 points of damage. Holy shit. Yeah.
I rolled a 25 to hit on the firebolt, and I got a 9 on the damage dice.
Is it fire damage for the firebolt, or is it force damage? I don't remember. It is fire damage.
Fire damage. Fire damage.
Okay. And what'd you roll on the firebolt?
9.
9. Okay. That's a fuck ton off the get. Cool.
I look at Donald and I do the BB-8 like
Light.
flame torch thumbs up.
And
Yeah,
I
awesome.
thumbs up back.
Yep. Cool. Everyone roll initiative.
So does my Okay, hold on. Never mind. I was gonna say, do I get sneak attack with my
No.
It's only finesse or ranged weapon, so yeah.
Yeah, it's not a ranged weapon, but it's still pretty cool. So at the same time, both you and Tartarus, you throw the oil on it. It looks up at you and screeches up, and then you toss the lantern with kind of like a smirk, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
Erupts, and you can hear it screeching out from pain. It falls off prone. I will say it's prone and currently on fire. The other one sees this, tries to run away, gets like 5 feet, and then gets hit by the firebolt. It also screeches out in pain and erupts in fire. Its hay just like whooshing around and just bits of it laying on the sun's face. With that, what's everyone's initiative? 20 to
16.
25.
I rolled a 20.
I got a
Uh,
17.
Hold on.
I
You
got that good initiative.
15 to 20?
20.
16 plus 3, 19.
17.
What'd you get?
17.
17, Tartarus. Okay. Okay. What did you get, Megan? Talia?
A 5.
Okay. And what did you get?
An 8.
What did you get, DJ? You got an 8?
Yeah.
And DJ Dynamic. All right, top of the round is Hugh. You are still
Okay.
way here.
Okay, so how far away am I from the action?
35, about 50 feet.
50 feet. Okay, I'm gonna use my full movement to go closer to the enemy.
Your full movement in action.
Full movement, not action.
Okay. Full
Okay,
movement takes.
so okay, so how far away am I now?
20 from one and 35 from the other.
20 from one and 35 from the other. Okay, so I have. I'm gonna use my my bonus action, Eldritch Maul, which is my my tattoos begin to glow, and as a bonus action, I can empower a tattoo for 1 minute. For the duration, each of my melee attacks with a weapon or unarmed strike can reach a target up to 15 feet away from me. Can I use? Oh wait, so is that plus what I can with my weapon, or is it just let's see. I can I can just use my javelin then, but I'll still do my Eldritch Maul. So I can get melee attacks deal an extra 1d6 d6 force damage on a hit. And then it can be used next day, and I have magical strikes, so unarmed strikes are considered magical for the purpose of overcoming immunity and resistance to non-magical attacks, and I gain +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna remember all that. So are
Okay,
you gonna?
fine. I'm gonna
are you gonna-
attack with my. I'm sorry. I'm gonna attack with my javelin.
Okay, cool. So go ahead and roll an attack.
Okay. Let's see. Here's the roll thing for this. Actions, javelin. That is that is a nat 1, I think.
All right, go ahead and roll damage.
That's to hit. I've rolled a 5 to hit.
Oh, okay. Well, you rolled 5 damage.
It looks like I've rolled a nat 1 for my roll to hit.
And what'd you roll?
+4. I haven't rolled damage yet because.
Yep, roll damage.
Oh shoot! Okay, wow, that's a little. Okay, I got a 7 to hit, and then that's +1. Oh wait, is one +1 d6 for my other thing? So let me. Boop a doop. 1d6. Boop a doop. That is a 3, so 3 + 7.
Okay. On a 1 or a 2, it's Tartarus. On a 3 or a 4, it is Donald. So cool. So Donald, you
Fine.
take
I
because
take
you
how-
rolled you rolled a natural 1.
Okay, that makes sense.
So as you're running forward, you trip over the rocks a little bit as you're throwing your javelin. The javelin dips down and digs deep into the right side of Donald O'Donnell.
Yeah, and then an inky black tendril reaches out to Donald O'Donnell with force damage.
Cool. So how much damage total?
That was 3.
3 damage?
3 plus the 7. for
Okay, so
my
10 damage.
10 damage.
10 damage to Donald O'Donnell from a member of his own party.
So sorry. Sorry,
Are you still up, Donald?
bud.
Yeah, I'm still up. Yeah, that hurt. That hurt a lot.
I'm sorry, bud.
Just the javelin sticking out of his side. He just turns and like rips it out and is like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
I'm bad at this.
All right. So Donald, it's your turn.
Oh,
So can I say it's a bonus action to rip that thing out and drop it?
100%. Yeah, I'll let it
Okay.
go.
So that'll be my bonus action, and I shake my head, and I run up to the what's it
This one
called?
is prone.
The one that's prone, and
Yeah.
I take out a little dagger and I try to cut off the head of it and like try to
Yeah.
dismember it a bit.
Yeah, you get advantage on the attack, so you get sneak attack as well.
Sweet.
Because he is prone, so.
So to hit, that's gonna be 18.
Yeah.
Damage wise, 1d6 plus 3 plus sneak attack. 6 on the die plus 3, and then sneak attack is an extra d6. Okay. I swear, this is hilarious. I got 2 6s. I don't know if you could see it.
Yep.
So
I see.
15 total.
Okay, 15 total. Okay. You watch as you run up to this thing, kind of clutching your side a little bit. You let go of your side enough to let it weep a little as you, quick as hell, just with your dagger across its throat, and then bring your hand immediately back to your side. And for a second, you don't think anything happened. It's just like burning out on the ground, sort of like embers, and it just separates. It's fully dead.
Real quick, I forgot to add the magical strike, and it was 1+ to damage and attack rolls, so you get 1 more plus Donald. I apologize.
So then, are we gonna retro that?
No, we'll let it go this time.
Okay, because then I would have been down. So.
Oh! I'll let it go this time. We'll say that it was just like the first time you using it, Hugh. And you kind of realized, you just saw that Eldritch energy burst out of you and wrap around your javelin as it pierced his side. And because of the time you seeing that before, it was new, so it didn't do as much damage as you thought. You do, however, see Donald kind of feeling a little faint, I'm guessing. I will say,
I'm fine with taking damage after the fact if we want to do
yeah,
that.
is that cool?
So
We can
I'll take damage after the fact. Say it's like a lingering thing.
Yeah, all right. And then you watch as he, just from pure adrenaline alone, taking down that scarecrow and then falling over unconscious. All right, so that is now Tartarus's turn. Tartarus,
Can
you
I do a
are
perception check to see if that was intentional?
sure.
Man.
It would be an insight check.
Insight. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Roll
12.
good. 12.
12.
Yeah.
It looked like it was a complete accident from what you could tell.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
Hugh's face doesn't really move much, but you can kind of tell in their eyes maybe that there's remorse or
That's
confusion.
I mean, he's still smiling, so it's a little
Yeah.
hard to tell. It's just kind of a dead smile.
Tartarus.
but
Tartarus is standing here. He just goes like he looks from Donald to the blade or to the spear, back to Donald. Is like, okay, he has he has a heartbeat, and then he looks over his shoulder at Hugh-Man and is like, I don't know what. Seems chill, and then cast a firebolt at the other thing.
Sure, roll the hit.
Instead. 15 to hit.
That hits.
Radical. For another 9 damage.
9 damage. That one just explodes. End of its turn. It is now Talia. We are still in initiative order.
Can she make a quick perception check? Maybe she like eyes this cow, like.
Yes, sure. Make an insight check on the cow, or make a perception check, whichever.
Okay, so that's we'll do perception. That's probably a little bit more. Well, is my insight any good? We'll do perception. I feel like that's more useful. It's a 15, but my insight is higher, so.
15. Okay.
She's like looking for other dangers. Like she doesn't feel like this is over.
So for a second, you start looking at the cow, and you see it looks deep into your eyes, the jet black eyes of this cow, and it stares and it starts to lean forward, its mouth close to yours, and it goes, "Meow." And then behind it, you hear the rustling of dead corn.
Talia's gonna be like, she's as a free action, she's just gonna yell like, "Hey, I think we have some over on this side," and she's gonna give the cow a scritch and maybe move around it a little bit to try to get a better view of what's rustling.
Okay, yeah, you put the cow behind you in a protective stance. You protect the cow.
Now I love it.
Now you love it. It goes ahead and it flicks you with its tail a little bit, kind of like saucy, I guess, a saucy cow. And you see, you can see the corn moving, and it looks like it's going to get to you probably within the next 6 seconds or so.
Okay, then I think she will hold her action, if that's unless like she's using her free actions to not do that. But she'll hold her action until something aggressive comes into melee range.
Sure. What are you holding? Okay. Are you holding her?
A two-handed strike with her quarterstaff.
Got it. Perfect. Keep that in mind. All right. Let's see. DJ.
Yeah. So it was just Dahlia that saw the rustling.
You can perception check if you want.
Yeah. I also kind of want to do a perception check on Hugh as well, just because that would have happened like right in front of him, in front of DJ.
That would be more of an insight. So you can either look for danger or you can make an insight on Hugh. I'll let you do one or the other for this turn.
I'll probably just look for danger then.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. That's a 16.
16. You look over and you see Talia preparing for something. And you look past Hugh and past Tartarus, and you can see smoke, a body, and what looks to be the little bitty feet of Donald O'Donnell laying flat.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's see here.
Since you can't see too much, you do see the shifting of corn behind Donald. But you're not sure if that's the wind or something else. Yeah.
Right. Okay. I am going to run over to Donald O'Donnell, I think. Yeah. And if it's my full action, that's my full action.
Yeah, it'll take your full action and movement to get over there. Is that all right?
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. You hop over this little bit of rubble and just skid on your knees in front of them, and that's your action. Do you have a bonus action you want to do?
I do not. Do I? No, I don't.
Okay. Cool. All right. With that, it is now. Here we go. Bursting out from the bushes is yet another scary boy. Go ahead, and it's now your turn as he lunges towards you, Talia.
Okay. A 16 to hit.
Okay. Yes, that hits.
Okay. Ooh, 7 plus 3, so 10 damage.
10 damage.
I'm embarrassed that it took me that long to add 7 plus 3.
No, it's okay. It looks like instantly, as you crack your quarterstaff down on its head, you watch as it kind of splits a little. The bag starts to tear at the seam. as it screeches out in pain, and a bunch of its hay starts to pour out along with that same black ichor that you saw. It's gonna go ahead and take. Actually, it's gonna go ahead and. Yeah, it's gonna go ahead and take 2 attacks at you. That's 1 nat 20.
No. Rip
all.
TPK.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah. So that's not good. Okay, so that's 6 on the first. Wait, sorry. 6. That's 11 points of damage.
Talia is down.
You
And
instantly fall down and you are unconscious. With that, this one is gonna take its movement now. It's got a little bit more left to go this way. Okay, and this one took all its movement to come up here. It's gonna hop up, and it's gonna go ahead and I need Tartarus to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, I don't know if he's particularly wise. He is not. Oh no. Alright. Oh good. Ooh, oh no. That is a 3.
Okay, you watch as this scarecrow turns and locks its black eyes with you, and as you stare into them, you see nothing but a pit of despair. You hear just screaming in your head, and you are paralyzed with fear. You are currently frightened and paralyzed, unable to move. You feel
Yes.
I
feel
did
your
not
metal-
know the depths of the organic psyche. It
you feel
is
your body lock
bottomless,
up.
like a river with
Yeah.
no bottom.
You feel your joints lock up, and you are stiff as a board, immovable almost.
Okay.
Okay. That is the end of the Scarecrow's turn. It's up top of the round. Hugh. Hugh.
Sorry, so I'm gonna try to rectify my mistake. I'm gonna go up to Donald O'Donnell and give him. I use my action to do lay on hands. For see, I'm gonna do 2 hit points.
Okay.
Save the rest for
Donald, you wake up.
2.
Okay. Bonus action, anything?
Let's see. No, it's just my bonus action for my tattoo thing, but the bonus no other bonus actions. Maybe can I tell can I do an insight check for the creature?
Yeah, sure. What are you trying to glean from it?
I'm trying to see if there are any deficiencies with the creature. Is there any weakness I can exploit?
Sure. Yeah, it's a pretty low insight check, honestly. DC 10.
That is not one again.
Okay. You are so distracted by the fact that you hit one of your team players and you're already being bombarded. You kind of ran up to the scene very quickly, so it's a lot happening at once for it being your first fight. You don't know what to do from this creature other than it's fucking terrifying. It's a creature maybe a little bit taller than you, lanky and screaming in your face. You see it's like as it opens its mouth, it gets wider and it tears at the seams of the burlap on its face.
Oh,
So with that,
goes, "Ugh."
with that, Donald O'Donnell, you wake up and you're staring up at Hugh and DJ Dynamic looking down at you. Hugh's face unmoving in that smile, and DJ Dynamic looking Kenku as ever.
Get out of my way! And I get up using half my movement.
Mhm.
And then I scan for the, I guess the second scarecrow. I don't know if it's dead or not because I was unconscious. So I guess I look for what I can find.
You see 2 full scarecrows alive and well, the ones that you killed burning on the ground, and these 2 ones running towards your group. And you see, what's your passive perception?
Really good.
Yeah,
15.
you see Talia on the ground lying behind a cow.
Okay.
But the cow is safe, and that's all that matters.
The cow
I-
is leaning down and licking your face lovingly.
If Talia survives this, this is canonically where she becomes a vegetarian.
I whip out my short bow and I aim at I guess the closest one to us, the one that's
This
running
one?
towards us.
Okay, it's 10 feet away. So go ahead and roll.
10 feet away.
Yeah. I mean, it's a short bow. If it was 5 feet away, then you would have to roll with disadvantage, but it's 10 feet away.
I have to roll with disadvantage anyway because it's 320, right?
Oh yeah. No, it's not. You can, as long as it's not within 5 feet of you. 320 is, you roll up to 80. You can roll just a straight roll up to 80 feet, and with disadvantage up to 320 feet, so you can still shoot. And you still have movement left. You have about 10 feet of movement, 15 feet of movement left. If you wanted to get him. Okay.
No,
Alright.
I'll blast him.
Sure.
So I thought it was disadvantage, so I rolled with disadvantage anyway. But it doesn't matter because the second die was 18. So it's 23 or 24, whichever one.
Yeah, that hits. It hits. So
and
these guys are made of straw.
I didn't do much damage though, only 4. And it's not sneak attack, right?
It is not sneak attack now.
Okay. Cool. So 4.
4 damage. All right. Okay. Tartarus, you are currently paralyzed. You are still frightened, but you're frightened until the end of the Scarecrow's next turn.
Can I make a save?
No, you already made your save.
Oh, I can't make one on my turn or anything.
No, but at the end of its turn, you're done being frightened.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. So either way, this is your last turn. being
I
frightened.
I stand there. I'm frozen in my head. It's like a computer blue screen with like the one like blinking
Yeah.
cursor at the top.
404 error.
The dial-up sounds.
Oh. Perfect. I'm sure that's gonna feel wonderful in everyone's ears.
Oh yeah. Hey Twitch, I got you, dog. Dial up
Alright.
noise all day. I don't give a fuck.
All right, end of your turn. It is Talia's turn. Talia, I need you to make a death saving throw.
It's a natural 20. If I could move my camera, I would show you.
I believe you. Talia, you wake up and with this cow's loving licks on your face, and it just pushes its nuzzle into yours as
She
you
gives
open
it
your
a
eyes.
scratch.
Yep, cool.
And then is she allowed to stand up with her movement, or is that just her whole turn?
That's the end of your turn, but
Still
you're
okay.
not death saves, and you're at 1 hit point. So,
Cool. And she's a
Cool.
vegetarian.
and now she's a vegetarian. Ironically. All right, end of her turn. It is now DJ Dynamics' turn. DJ, what are you doing, brother?
DJ is gonna look at this one that's right near it and say, "It's time for you to see the light of rock and roll," and cast guiding bolt on it.
Nice. Go ahead. Roll a d20.
23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll fucking hit.
I would hope so.
Is it, what kind of damage is Guiding Bolt? Is it radiant damage?
It is in fact radiant damage, and it's a lot of it. It's 18 radiant damage.
Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah. You watch as it looks at you and it implodes. Like for a second, the light goes into it. And you see it kind of look around and like snarl, and it looks like it's about to jump in the air at you. And as its feet leave the ground, it just poof, into just a puff of fabric and straw and ichor as it splatters all of you. He is dead.
Good.
All right. Cool. Anything else? Bonus action? Movement?
I think I will move like kind of towards the other one, but like not all the way, just kind of so that I'm in front of the group a little bit.
Right here?
Yeah. And I'm like, you want to mess with this? Like to like the other one, like all cocky and shit. Really feeling rock and roll.
Okay. It's going to, at the end of your turn, it's going to run past you, so, but it's still going to stay within your range.
Do I get a attack of opportunity?
It's still within your range.
Oh, sorry.
It
Gotcha.
hasn't left the range yet, but that's okay. And then it's going to go ahead and take an attack on Tartarus.
Am I unfrightened?
At the end of its turn, you are.
It's not dead?
This one? The last one was. This one isn't.
I thought that was the one that frightened me. Never mind.
No, he blew up this one.
Yeah, I thought that was the one that frightened me.
No. Well, that's.
Because you had said that he hopped up on there and then stared into the pit of my soul.
Okay.
But I could be wrong.
Let's see.
That's how I remember it as well.
Yeah, you're right. All right. I just wanted to make sure. I was like, is it still frightened? You're right. Go ahead. You are
When
now.
Tartarus snaps out of the frightening, his mouth just falls open and a speaker goes, and you hear Quint from Jaws saying he had black eyes like doll's eyes. That's just like he's playing that clip from Jaws.
And it takes 2 swipes at you with its claws. Both hit. What's your? Well, I mean, they might not.
My AC is 15 right now. With
Yeah, they both hit. So. That's 10 points of damage to you. Okay. So it runs up, it stands on top of the farmer's son's body and brings 2 claws down to rake across your body and sort of carves a little dents into your metal armor, scraping off bits and pieces of it. It looks pretty fucked up though, like it's on its last legs. Its like face is sort of falling apart and sort of having a hard time holding together its corporeal form. Are you still up?
How much damage was it one more time?
10.
I have 9 hit points. So I am down.
You go down.
Error.
All right.
Cascade failure.
Top of the round, it's Hugh.
Okay, so I rolled a 22 to hit with my halberd after walking up closer to the enemy.
Okay.
I can hit from 15 feet away with my Eldritch Maw. So I rolled 22 to hit, and then I rolled 6 plus 2 damage, and then plus I rolled a 3, so my full damage is 13 altogether.
Yeah, that will do it. So go on. How do you deal in the finishing blow?
What was I gonna say? Hugh Mans, his arms are glowing with green eldritch energy as 2 black tendrils. His arms turn into black tendrils that reach out towards the enemy and like rip them apart as his smile grows bigger and deeper. And as the magic fades away and Dark Ichor, you just see a disgusting, contorted smile.
All right. And that is the end of initiative. Let me set back up real quick, guys, and we'll maybe we could take a break.
Yep, sounds good. We will be right back.
Cool. Hey, nerds. What up? We're
Hey
back.
there, buddy. Sorry for shooting you in
Hey
the
there,
back.
buddy. So, we're back. We are currently out of initiative order. And we're back with Tartarus. I need you to make a death save.
Wait, can I
voted all
do
truthful.
healing?
After he does death save.
What?
After he does death save.
Okay, you got it.
4.
That's a failure.
It's
And
a cascade failure, is what it is.
a failure. A failure.
Um,
And so, luckily for you, Human's right next to you, so you're gonna pump something in him.
yeah, I'm gonna pump him up. I'm gonna give him one hit point and there and go. Wake up, buddy.
Other Tartarus wants to pump something in him.
I go.
Hey, welcome
you-
back. Hello,
Domo arigato.
Mr. Roboto.
Domo domo.
DJ Dynamic starts playing the instrumental for that.
Oh no, everything flickered. What did you say? I missed it.
Yeah, sorry,
Our internet flickered.
we just had like a power outage.
Can you guys hear us? Our internet flickered.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello.
Yeah,
Can you not hear us?
I can. Okay, you guys can hear us. I can hear
we
you.
can
too.
hear you.
Yeah. I might have to. Is the stream good?
Yeah, stream's still up because it's on my end. Yeah.
What did you say?
One
after
of your
I said
cameras is
Roboto?
frozen.
That's because our internet flashed, but I'm currently on, data. So the back up, but my face will be here. So anyway, you guys are currently standing over the body of the farm boy. The farmers are running towards you. As Hugh pumps 1 hit point. Did you say 1 hit point?
It broke apart. I can't hear what you're saying, honey.
How many hit points do you give Tartarus?
Well, we can't hear you, honey.
Oh, we can.
We can.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, they can hear me.
Oh,
So how many hit points do you give Tartarus? Hugh? I think we lost Hugh.
I think they said 1, but
I mean, I'm grateful for any hit points.
I mean, you are currently conscious. You're staring up at Hugh's face. I don't know where Hugh went, but I think can't hear them.
also we lost the map.
Yeah,
camera.
yeah. I'm waiting for my internet to come back up because we just had like a power outage. Like our whole house just flickered.
Gotcha. Okay.
Going here in the city. So sorry. Just
No, you're good.
just
Wanna
total.
put up like a technical difficulties.
Yeah, just for 1 minute if that's okay.
It's pleasant technical
I could have
difficulties.
these off.
Let me exit out and come back in.
Okay, sounds good. I am the modern man.
I'm almost the dungeon master on the
Postman.
actual stream.
Are you gonna put up a like we'll be back or something?
No.
Oh. Well, they can only see dismembered portions of our faces.
Yes.
Oh, I see it too. Yeah.
Like I said, I'm almost the
But we're
DM.
like, okay,
We're just chilling.
bless this mess, I guess.
That's what your technical difficulty screen should say. Is like a cross stitch. Bless this man.
So what it says is that
Okay.
No,
Oh,
that's
that's
a good one.
It doesn't
But
say
you
that
can you
anymore.
guys hear me?
We can hear
Anybody?
you.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll- that's good.
All right.
What is this image of Pinkie Pie? Oh, is that me?
No, that's the map, but I can't move. Can you leave and come back in the chat? See?
Me? Okay,
Yeah.
leave and come back. Okay.
Oh, it didn't do it. Why? There we go. Cool.
Everything.
Hey,
All right, so I think we're all back up and everything. So
we just don't have camera on your map. That's all.
it should be up now. It's not. Is it not up right now?
There's like a picture of Pinkie Pie.
Never mind. It's because I accidentally. No, you're good. You're good. I turned it off
Don't-
on my end.
There it is.
All right. Anyway, sorry about that. You know, natural disasters. Or natural things that happen to an old 1920s house. So Hugh gives Tartarus 1 hit point
Mm-hmm.
up into his feet, and you guys are currently surrounding the farmer's son. The farmer and his wife are running up. Talia, you grab onto the cow and it helps you up to your feet.
Oh,
She's just like having a moment petting this cow.
so sweet.
It seems pretty thankful. The cow is thankful. It moos, but you know, not like moo. It goes because dinosaurs like when they call out. Honestly. So what are you guys doing?
I think DJ Dynamic wants to do a perception check on this cow here.
Are we out of
Sure.
combat?
Yeah, you guys are currently out of combat.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go to the farmer and be like, "Has your son always been without blood?"
The farmer is gonna push you out of the way, run out up to his son, and basically do what any grieving father would do: cradle his son in his arms.
Is he alive?
It's like, and he's kind of looking at him like, what happened? Why is he? And like the wife is like, I don't understand what's going on with his face, you know. And you can see just sallowness of his face, no color whatsoever.
Oh.
Go ahead, and you said you wanted to make a perception check on the cow, like insight or perception.
Whichever you want me to do.
What are you trying to gauge from the cow?
Just generally, what's the deal with the cow? Why is the cow alive? What is its purpose? That kind of deal.
Sure. Go ahead and make a insight check, I guess, for the cow.
Okay, I rolled a 17. I think DJ Damage just kind of goes up to the cow and just like leans up against it and goes, "So, what's your deal?"
The cow it just stares at you. You gather that this is a normal cow. He was eating her. She was eating. And some crazy shit happened, and she got a little scared. This other person standing here seems pretty cool. Doing cow stuff. They poop a little.
Do I get the vibe that
your deal is like this fucking brick.
It feels like a neutral cow. Like a true neutral cow. That's
Okay.
I don't know. I feel
Do
like
I-
this is a
do I-
lawful good cow.
Do I understand? Like, can I tell that like it like dodged the Icarus or like if it got like wet by it or anything?
the Icar doesn't look on it. And as you look back at the farmer's wife and the son, you don't see any Icar on them either. In fact, I will say with that roll, you notice that there was that there are scrapes on the wife, and there are pierces on the son, like holes in its neck, where it looks like something went in and sucked out the blood, but there is no blood.
Okay.
In fact, the only people that have blood on them, even though like the farmer's wife has scrapes and stuff, she has no blood on her. The only people that have blood on them are you guys and the farmer.
Okay. I
So-
tell the group.
So Hugh doesn't have any blood on them.
I tell the
knew
group,
that
this
Tartarus
cow is
had
pretty
oil.
chill. We should party with the cow.
Talia's nodding yes. Like, yes, yes, yes. This cow is our new party member.
Cow party.
Cow bunga.
Ha ha
So
ha.
should we turn our
No,
You
no
see
love
the
for cow
farmer-
bunga.
Let's get
am
moving.
You
here.
laughed. Oh, so
Yeah.
good.
I do a full
utterly
like, jerky
perfect.
high five towards Dom.
You do notice that the farmer is looking up at the sky, like almost terrified. And as you guys look up, you do see a steady stream of black ichor shooting into the sky. And you can't really see, but you see shadows going above the clouds, like little darts of shadow. Like almost like entities are like flying above the clouds, but just the shadow of them.
Could I do a divine sense?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do divine sense. And,
what's the-
I'm just gonna whisper home.
What's the oh, Jesus Christ. What's the range on divine sense?
Let's see, within 60 feet, I believe. Let me just
Oh yeah, it's too high up. You don't sense anything.
Ooh.
It
But
is times like this when I wish my father gave me more cantrips and less pun modules. My fully developed pun database.
yeah.
Not useful in this scenario.
So we
Wow.
we noticed that the farmer's wife doesn't have any blood on them.
Yeah, and she doesn't notice what's going on in the sky at all. She's just like looking down at her son crying.
I'm feeling compelled to go in the direction of the ichor. I don't know, but it feels like it's calling to me.
Talia looks at Hugh and is like, we're all like fucking dead. Like, I'm not sure we should go in the direction of anything.
Should we rest for the evening?
Maybe at least for an hour.
That is a good call.
I agree.
Yes.
Is that something we could do? Do we feel like it's safe enough to take a short rest here?
No. What?
I could
There
use
are
a nap.
things. There are ghosts of the elements flying above our heads.
Aside from my best friend, Donald, we have reached consensus.
I could go either way. I didn't get really hurt. I just rocked the fuck out.
You guys just want to swim in the sky like I do. I just want to pull out my tendrils and let it ooze over me. I don't know.
Over half of the party went down.
Yeah.
Yeah. My. Okay, but we should definitely take a short rest. We should take a short rest.
Perhaps we could look for a secure place to do something.
What
I like-
about the farmhouse?
It's fine.
The cow is chill. Doesn't that matter?
I go up to the cow. Do you mind if we borrow your residence?
Talia's like watching this interaction with Hugh and is like, "Don't touch the cow." Like
I
in her
don't-
head.
The cow slowly turns its head towards Hugh. It looks Hugh deep in the eyes and just eats, and then takes one full step back.
I think she said yes. Let us go sit.
The farmer looks up and goes, "Just, it's fine. You please, just, you can stay in the barn
Thank you, citizen.
as long as one of you can keep an eye out, make sure none of those things come back."
I
Hugh's
can
got
do
it.
it. No, you do not. I can do it. I will play for you all. Gets
The
out
wife,
his like guitar, ready, excited.
the wife hugs her husband and goes, "Don't worry, we'll get retribution for those bandits that came." And he looks at her very confused.
Lady, there were no bandits. What are you
Bandits?
talking about?
And she looks at you and she's like, "What are you talking about?"
The crows. The scare of crows.
And you see her like kind of like almost chucklingly look at you. Goes, "The scarecrows, they're right there." And she looks over towards the where the stands are. No scarecrows there.
Farmer, what is your name?
Elna.
Elmer? Elmer, I hate to break it to you, but I think your wife is dead too, and now we're gonna have to kill her again.
Okay, well, do you guys want a place to stay? Because you can stay in the barn far away from my family. She's just a little rattled. And he starts like brushing her off, and she's like, "I don't understand. What are these people talking? It's fine. It's fine. Let's just go in the house, Joanne. Come on." And she's like, "But her boy." He's like, "I'll take care of him." And he's like, "She's just tired. Please."
She sounds dead to me.
He starts to look a little defensive and starts to place his wife behind him and reach over for a pitchfork.
Wait. Please, sir, we apologize for all that has taken place, and we will stop disrespecting you and your wife, please.
He still holds the pitchfork tight in his hand, but he starts backing his wife up with the other one, almost protectively. Looking at all of you and just goes, "I think it's time for you to leave."
Let us go, buddies.
It
I-
seems like we are making some sort of tactical error that I'm having trouble figuring out.
Yeah, I don't know what else to do.
Okay. You look around, you do see that this farm is at the edge of the mountain where the heroes went up. If you want to go back, you can also go back to town. You do see that the Icar is shooting up from the mountain, and it seems to be the actual entrance itself over here is blocked off with boulders. There is a bridge leading into another entrance where into another entrance of the mountain. It has like sort of almost like a dwarven mine entrance. It's carved into the cliff face, but the bridge itself is starting to fall apart, and it goes down deeper than you have no idea. So you could also head back to town if you would like, where the parade was, and you can see how people are doing there. You could do whatever you like.
Would you guys?
threatening the town in any way?
Huh?
Does the Icar like seem to be threatening the town?
You don't know. You just know that there was a wave. You couldn't see anything past the wave that washed over you. You couldn't
Was
see.
it heading that way though? Is what I mean.
From your angle, it looked like when it exploded from the mountaintop, it looked like it came from all sides of the mountain, like a volcano would.
Mm.
Do you guys want to head into the town? or in the volcano.
So we're just going to ignore this situation here. Whatever's going on with this. That's
I
our
don't-
agreement.
We
I
also-
agree. It seems like a tactical error.
we can look around here, but like 3 of us cannot fight.
No, I mean with this woman, this wife.
That is what I'm referring to when
She
I say
seems normal.
tactical error.
So okay, so you said Hugh absorbed some of the ichor. Does Hugh see the scarecrows, or did Hugh see bandits?
You saw the scarecrow.
Okay,
I saw the scarecrow.
Talia doesn't believe you.
I
Talia's
don't
extremely
know
suspicious.
why. Who would say something like that? Just straight up, I don't believe you.
I mean, do you want to just kill the farmer's wife? Like, let's like.
No.
No, it's hey, you know what? It is what it is. Let them do whatever they do. Sir, we'll leave you alone. Can we just take your barn for a bit?
He's like, he looks at his wife, he looks at all of you, and looks at his son, and then looks at the ashes of the scarecrow. Make a persuasion check or intimidation. Your choice.
No, it's definitely persuasion. 15
I mean-
plus something. 15 plus 6, so 21.
He looks. He's like, yes, that's fine, but you'll leave us in peace after.
Yes, we'll leave you in peace. I'm a man of my word.
Right. And he nods over to the barn. Goes over there. Not the whole night though.
No, just a bit. Don't worry, we'll be out of your hair. By the way, what's the deal with this mountain with the ghosts flying out of it?
And
I
you
think
see-
that's probably something really pressing that we need to know about.
Affirmative.
The wife is like, what is he talking? He's like, just shut up, Joanne. Go inside. And you see his wife is like, he's like, go inside, Joanne. Go inside.
How disrespectful.
Yeah, Talia Bressel. She's like, excuse me, sir.
Tartarus is a feminist.
Throw all those.
Joanne at him. Fine. And he goes, please go inside. And she's like,
Better.
and she goes inside. And you see she closes the door. He looks at you all and he goes, I have no fucking clue. I have no clue. You put me in your body?
I
And
did do that.
Ooh.
Sir, did you see bandits or a scarecrow?
I saw scarecrows.
Okay, chill. We did.
I think he's
Uh, Is there any ichor around, or is all the ichor gone?
Baker's gone.
I'll play.
Oh no.
It's starting to linger for a little bit, and then it started to go away. It started to just fade. Like the opacity just like yeah. And you guys are still covered in blood. hmm
I'm gonna have to go wash off. So
Yes, long rest or short rest it is.
he's like, well, there's the barn's over there. There's a well right here. As for all of this, he looks up towards the mountain with the black ichor just pouring into the sky and billowing out. He's like, I have no clue. I'm just supposed to watch over this site. It's a holy site. That's all I know.
there it is. There it is.
Ah.
How long have you been supposed to be watching over this holy site?
Generation?
Okay. Do you have any books?
Is it a holy site for Aerosmith, the god of rock and roll?
No, it's not. I'm just supposed to inform the council whenever anyone enters that may be trying to plunder. But it's been gone over time and time again. No one's found anything new until recently, I guess. I know there's multiple entrances, and I haven't even begun to explore the depths. But the only two I watch over are the main one and the one delving deep. And he looks over. He's like, the one the heroes went through seems to be blocked by a bit of rubble. And he looks over. He's like, as for all of this, I have no clue. And he's looking up. And
Elmer,
in the distance, you can see those black spots, those black shadows in the sky begin to fall out of it. But you don't know where they're falling.
Elmer, buddy, you seem very sentimental. Do you have any books or letters or anything regarding this mountain?
No, sir, I'm not a learned man. I just do my work, and
What about any like relics? Did somebody leave you an item associated with the mountain or anything like that?
not that I know of. All I
What about
have
any songs, like holy songs? How about anything that's groovy?
like
What
this
about gears and robotic components?
Yeah, components. What are you looking for specifically?
An upgraded pun module? Never mind. It doesn't seem relevant.
He looks very confused and goes,
Completely
and begins to look. I'm sorry. I wish I had more than a place to rest for you, but I don't. You could talk to the council for more info, maybe.
We'll
Or
visit
you-
their website for more.
Sorry, their website.
There is a giant spider whose threads connect the entire world in communication. A lot of bad people on Twitter.
Oh, it's Lolfi.
Yeah,
Like
it's
Wi-Fi Lolfi.
Wolf created the internet. No wonder it's so evil and bad.
Yeah.
You see, he is completely straight faced and has no idea because he's looking from each of you and goes, "Well, I'm gonna go and dig a grave for my son."
Oh right, I
Would
completely
you
forgot
like
he
some
died.
help?
There's some great tutorials on the World Wide Web for grave digging.
Pray to Lolth and learn about grave digging.
Please leave. He's just at this point. He's like, just take the part and go, please. I don't want any help. Please leave me alone.
You want us
Tully
to
is
take the
like-
whole barn?
Tully's like, can we take the cow?
Oh, no, that's
We've
rough.
bonded. Maybell and I are friends now.
You want to take my cow?
You named it?
You named your cow?
Yeah, Maybell. She's
We
my
want
bud.
to party with the cow.
She's gonna be my mount in battle. I'm gonna be a mounted monk.
Wait,
Fine.
you want to take her with you? God, she's our lifeblood.
No,
I was
your
gonna
people
say
don't
something
have
terrible.
any
I'm
blood.
not. I was gonna say. I was like, there's a lot less needed now. Anyway.
Roughly 66% less need.
He looks like the shell of a broken man. As he
We've
just
really been
there
a
over his
collective asshole to this guy.
And at this point, he looks at all of you covered in gore and brandishing weapons, and is just taking it at this point, and is just nodding. Okay, just whatever you want. Just please leave.
You
I'm not-
got it, brother.
Affirmative.
Oh, you.
Please leave the. And he's like, that's all. I only have the one cow, but I guess you can borrow her. And he looks.
You've met us for all of 10 minutes. I think you know that we're not going to return your cow if it comes with us.
He sighs heavily and goes, "Aren't you the apprentices of heroes?"
Exactly why you should give us the cow.
Okay. He's like, at this point, he's just like, "Please leave. Please just go in the barn. Won't leave me alone."
Hey, Megan, we can't hear you, or at least I can't hear you.
Yeah, no, Megan, you're muted.
Yeah, I can't hear
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yes.
you.
Okay.
Yes.
So if something weird happens with your wife while we're in this barn, can you like let us know so we can come help? Because she's acting weird.
You
He's
can
looking at
signal
you
us
guys.
by screaming in pain.
Sure.
I'm a little concerned. Maybe you should come hang out with us in the barn and leave your wife alone for an hour.
Sleep over.
More concerning to me right now. It is not my wife. It is
Can you?
It is the 5 people standing in front of me trying to steal my cow, yelling at me about trying to murder my wife. That is the thing that seems the most awkward. Not my
That's-
wife.
Can you at least just
That's
stay
fine.
away from your wife for the hour that we're here?
I don't think
Through a traumatic experience, I think I'm going to bury my dead son and go to sleep.
But away from your wife, who is acting weird because she's covered in ichor.
That is.
Iker, I hardly knew her.
The cow.
I made the joke in chat like 2 hours ago. It's fine.
Rubs his face and just please leave. I
Pump it in him and ichor. Oh, man. Anyway.
Deeply, this has gone on far too long. And I
He's like-
walk the barn.
He nods and he grabs his son by the ankles and starts dragging him to a spot under a nice tree and begins to dig.
Cool.
So, you guys open the barn. It's a nice rustic red. The cow follows you in. Maybell is her name now. I guess I'll have to write that down.
Since we're very clearly not leaving this farm.
don't- So, like, we don't have to take a cow with us. The cow will absolutely die if we take it with us.
No, she will not.
It's a little
That cow
family without
is
their
the most
lifeblood.
powerful being in creation.
I will not force the party to have a pet cow unless it's a unanimous vote. How about that?
I'm sure we'll find a pet along the way. Maybe not these people's lifeblood, the only thing sustaining them after their family just died. Ooh.
So I'm gonna clean off. Where's the well?
Back by the farmer.
Okay. I go back over there and I see if there's any ichor in the water before I bathe.
Make a perception check.
And I still never took my hood down. So
Okay.
natural 20.
After 20. You don't see it in the water, although you do see a film over everything.
Okay.
Almost like it's if you weren't looking so hard at it, wait, what's your modifier for that perception? I'm sure it's insane.
It's +5.
Oh, so 25.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that'll do it. Okay, so if you weren't looking for it, no one would ever know. Even looking for it, it'd be almost impossible to see it, but you can kind of see the impossible right now. This is high DC. With 25, you need it. The film is almost invisible. However, you see almost like looking at something with glasses on top of it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
See like a slight distortion to where it looks like there is another layer.
Okay.
We're blanking it over. And as you like touch the edge, you don't feel any sliminess or anything.
I pull a bucket out of it out and I head over to Hugh and I say, Hugh,
Yes.
I'm going to make an assumption here.
Mm-hmm.
Can you purify my food and drink? Can you purify this water for me? I don't like germs, so
I'm gonna also
I have
intercede
no
here. I want to do an
spells.
Arcana check on it before anything happens to it.
Okay.
See what's up with the ichor.
I'm sorry, buddy. I do not have that spell. I am level 1, so I have none but the lay on hands and divine of senses.
oh, what good are you? Okay.
I'm useless.
I got a 15 Arcana.
You get a what?
15 Arcana.
It doesn't seem magical.
Huh.
What about like a nature check or something? Is anybody proficient in that?
Okay.
Just seems like water. To you, honestly. The did you say you're doing a divine sense?
No, just Arcana on the ichor in the water.
Yeah, it doesn't seem magical. You rolled a 15, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't seem magical.
Okay.
Anybody else?
Can I look into the, like, while we're resting, I want to look into the sky and try to see if it's anything connected to me or something similar to my dreams.
The ichor pointing shooting out looks familiar, but you don't really understand what's going on.
So while we're doing a short rest, can Talia look at the group and be
Talk
like,
to Greg. I mean,
can she just like ask if anything weird is going on with anybody, or if anybody has any information they'd like to share? And then she sort of pointedly looks at Hugh.
DJ Dynamic jumps into before anybody can respond, and he goes, "They're trying to take away rock and roll."
That seems like a sort of tertiary problem.
Yeah, aside from taking away rock and roll,
That's
we'll
very
definitely-
primary to me.
We'll
And
definitely
it,
fix
honestly, that was inconsiderate of me to, sort of hand wave your problems. I apologize.
It's okay, brother.
I do a hang loose at him.
We got to find your rocks and save them from rolling.
That's not that. Hugh, I've been very nice so far, but
I'm
that's
sorry.
fucked
Did
up,
I
Hugh.
Did I do something wrong, buddy?
That killed me. That broke my brain.
Do you clean yourself up with the water, Donald?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
I figure out something about changing my clothes and dressing my wound without the water. I do have a water skin on me, so I would say I just empty that out. It's a 5-pound water skin. It holds 4 pints of liquid. So.
All your drinking water, right?
Huh?
It's all your drinking water, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll use half of it. I'll do it that way.
Okay.
And I'll mostly clean out the wound as opposed to cleaning up my body. But
Absolutely. Sure, you do that. You're able to bandage it pretty easily. Go ahead and everyone take a short rest. Roll your hit die. Restoring stuff. If you have any short rest abilities that recharge on a short rest, go ahead and recharge them, etc., etc.
Spells require a long rest, yeah?
Sorry?
Spells require long rests?
Depends on your class. For a cleric, I believe it's a long rest.
Oh, okay. That's what I figured,
For
but I wasn't.
I think wizards are like they can have arcane
so,
recovery, and
yeah,
that's pretty much
Drew,
it.
Okay. Cool.
any spells though, did you? DJ?
Yeah, I used a guiding bolt.
Oh, right. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that's a long rest ability. And actually after that fight you guys level up. So if you guys want to level up, feel free to do that.
Yay! Awesome. Thank
I
God.
know.
Once at level 1, don't even get a single key point, and it's fucking bullshit.
All right.
Oh my God, I'm so happy. Thank God.
I truly don't know what wizard archetype I want to be. I hadn't even thought about it.
Gonna be at level 3 for sure.
We're going all the way to
Level 3?
Oh no, you guys are going to level 2 right now. So
Yeah,
or
first.
level
Oh,
and which you guys could get there by the end of this session, depending on what happens. I don't know what time it is. Oh no.
Yeah.
that's sad.
I will say, actually, yeah, we're gonna end it here at the end of the short rest.
Okay.
Awesome.
You guys can level up to level 3. That's right. Since it's not gonna be a long. It's gonna be probably maybe 10 episodes, maybe less, depending on how you guys play this. So we're gonna shoot you up to level 3 right off the get.
Yes.
All right.
That trauma bonus. Woo.
Quick question: with leveling up, that doesn't like refresh spell slots or anything like that, right?
Yeah,
Or
it
does it?
Yeah. You get a full
Oh, okay.
heal.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Cool.
And hey, Amber, when you get a chance, could you add Donald, or I guess maybe I have to add Donald to a campaign or something, because I only have Thief as my.
You have to log into the link. I'll send the link to the group chat.
Okay, cool.
After we get off of here, and I'll send it either tonight or tomorrow. And if you guys want, you guys can make your characters on D&D Beyond. Not sponsored, but please sponsor us. Love you. If you guys want to remake your characters on D&D Beyond, I can have access to it, give you guys items and stuff through it, and you guys will have access to all the same source books that I have. Because I have the DM package where I can share my source material with everybody that is logged into that campaign. So I'll send that over probably tonight after I send DM highlights.
Cool.
Cool. So yeah, we'll end it there tonight. Sorry I didn't expect that to go so long, but it was fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
So much
Yeah.
fun. This was awesome.
Traumatized a farmer over and over again. He's
Poor guy.
a broken man.
So sad.
Terrible. You guys are not very moral.
Oh no.
I'm a robot.
Chaotic neutral.
I'm a robot.
Question mark.
I'm loyal to rock and roll.
So for the next couple weeks, next week we are either going to do Dune or Star Wars. Depends on if we can get Ing to do Star Wars. The week after, I actually have a gig on that Monday, and I didn't realize it was a Monday until after I agreed to it. So you guys can definitely stream without me, do something. That's the 20th. And then the 27th, I know that's like a holiday week. Are we going to play during that week?
I'd be down to run a Christmas one shot if you guys want to play.
I'm
Which-
home. So that's the
which date is
27th.
Because I can.
I'll have to
I'll-
check. I'm actually not available the 20th. Sorry, I just
okay.
realized that. Wait, you said that was your gig though, right?
Yeah. So I can
Oh,
play
that works
night.
out great.
27th.
So the 27th we could do a Christmas. I'm fine with that.
B can do it, I think. Yeah. B, can you do the 27th?
Let me check it. I'm pretty sure. Hopefully, I won't be sick anymore. I'm so sick of being sick.
It's 2 days after Christmas. It'll be a Monday.
Oh yeah, that should be fine. I think.
You'll work till 7, probably, the usual. I don't know about like Nick and Megan if you guys are doing family stuff on the 27th or not.
I should be fine actually this year.
Oh, this is the
normally
day before my birthday.
but this year I don't.
Oh yeah, this is the day before your birthday.
So it'll be a little birthday celebration.
Woo!
Yay, birthday!
Yeah, I could run something, or Chris, if you want to run something on 7th, I didn't know if you had any holiday themed stuff that you wanted to do.
I have one idea that's based on a movie I've seen. So I do have something in my pocket that's holiday that we could
Is
do.
it a Hallmark movie?
Yeah.
It's not a Hallmark movie.
Is
We need to get a Power Man action figure.
Is it Jingle All the Way?
It's
That
not
was
Jingle
what
All
I-
the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger, where he is trying to find Power Man action figures, like Nick said. No, it's not. It's not that. I'm not going to tell you what movie it is. So, but okay, cool. So with that, next week, like we said, Star Wars or Dune. After that, I won't be here. After that, Christmas, and yeah, cool. I'm trying to upload everything within like a couple days, so everything up until this point is uploaded onto our YouTube, but I am slowly pecking away at our Spotify. So once that's up, I don't know, it'll be up, and that's it. So, all right, y'all. Well, that's all from me. I don't know, Amber, if you had anything else.
Yeah, I have an idea. If anyone wants to like pitch an NPC to us, feel free. I'd be happy to put them in the game.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, super dope.
We can make that a point reward even. I have that. I think I have that for the one shot wonders already. But
Oh, it'd be good
Okay.
because I would love to do a PC for peeps.
cool.
You know? So I if you guys want to play this campaign before then, let me know.
I'm so good.
Sounds good. All right, y'all. Well, have a good night. Later.
Later.
Bye.
Stay safe. Bye.
Bye.